So for the finger, we have the hand, and then we have a spoon, and then ở đây a sun. Okay, a spoon and a finger. Use the finger to use the spoon. Hello everybody, Frugal here. Welcome to day 26 of this Japanese linguistic class. Today I will continue with step 2 of the units of the Japanese called 2000 Day, and afterward we'll continue with the taking Japanese grammar guide. As usual, if you have a good minute about any of the kanji, please don't hesitate to share.
食べ物
Okay, food. We have the kanji for eat and the kanji for like stuff. Yeah. Okay, this is not new. I mean, it's not no new kanji, but it is a new vocabulary we learned from yesterday.
日本の食べ物はとても美味しいです
Okay, Nippon Japanese food is beautiful taste. Have beautiful taste. Okay, this literally here. Yeah, beautiful taste, and it means oishi, mean delicious. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this one here in the dictionary, I see more example more instant where this one is spelled Nihon. But here in this example sentence, it is spelled Nippon. So just know that there is another more prevalent pronunciation for this word out there. Yeah.
始まる
Okay, so like begin. It is the kanji is not new. It means begin and start, and we already learn hajimeru, right? So I guess this is a different okurigana, and one of them is a transitive verb, and the other is an intransitive verb.
新しい仕事が始まりました
Okay, start new job. Okay,
ゲーム
game. Okay, so like katakana, right? So game. So how do you say gamer then? Maybe gamer will become gamer. Maybe.
私たちはビデオゲームをした
Okay, playing video game. Okay.
10
Okay, so that's number 10, right? So that's across. So you could, this is both a radical and a kanji. So I guess you could just remember it in terms of the 10 commandments. Yeah, the 10 commandments.
その子は指で10数えました
Yubi, okay, yubi means finger. Okay, let's see here. Finger and kazoe is to count, and the kanji for the verb count is actually a kanji we learned previously that means number, right? And yubi is finger. Okay, so finger we have the hand, and then we have the spoon, and then we have the sun or the day. So yeah, let's go for day then. My name is that now like it's cheat day, right? It's cheat day on your diet, and you don't even bother with the spoon. You your finger to eat the food directly. Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah, okay. So no go where this one kazoe to count, and this one is a kanji that means number. Okay. Okay. Next.
天気
Okay, so like the temperament. Oh, no, that's wrong. The temperament of the heaven, and it means temperature. That makes sense. Okay. I mean, it means weather. Did I say temperature? Okay, I mean weather, right? Weather.
今日はいい天気ですね
Okay, so good weather today.
暑い
Okay, so this one means hot, right? And hot in terms of you like the temperature, right? So you have to have the sun, and then the earth here, and another sun here form the radical that means a person. So like a person under the sun, or like the mnemonic is like the traveler feel incredibly hot and bothered as the sun beating down on him. Yeah, something like that. Okay, that's the hot, warm temperature of the air. Okay, so not to confuse with another aspect we learned 2 days ago, right? That one means hot, but in the term of the thing you are touching, I guess. Right? It's like this, right? And then just fire. Yeah, okay.
今日はとても暑い。
Today is very hot. Okay.
太い。
Thick, right? Thick, fat. Okay.
彼女は足が太い。
Thick leg, fat leg.
晩、
Thick thigh. Ban. Oh, evening, right? Yeah, okay. The other evening is yoru. Okay, ban. So we just have the record for the sun and the record that means execute. Okay.
晩ご飯は食べましたか？
Have you eat dinner yet? Okay.
土曜日。
Okay. So day of the earth, right? Day of the earth, and this means Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. 33 birth here. Yeah, okay. The day of the earth, Saturday. Okay.
土曜日の夜はクラブに行きます。
Okay. Yoru and club. So like I go to the club on Saturday. Like a bit like Saturday night fever, right? Saturday night fever. Okay. So we have yoru is also mean evening or night. We start with a leaf, and then we have a person, and then we have a katanata, right? This one is katanata. So it's by itself. It means evening already, and then we just have another shop like this, and that make yoru, right? So yeah, I mean you could think of this as a winter, but like in the dictionary they recognize this as a katanata or an evening first, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nothing else of note here.
神。
Kami. Okay. God and spirit, right? God and spirit. So we have this pattern here, mean to indicate a sign or express that also like religious service or an altar. Yeah, that is for this radical shop. And then we just have this one, I guess, is a rice paddy or a film, but the vertical shop is like extra long, and this one is God and spirit. So just like think of the bountiful harvest from a rice paddy that you would use to make offering to the God to show your like respect and reverence. Yeah, that's the mnemonic.
彼は神を信じている。
Oh, he believed in God, right? So for the word belief, we have a person and a speech, right? Record for person and records for speech. So I guess you have to, these two records naturally make you think of like a salmon preacher, right? So he believed in God, and when he want to spread the faith of the Lord by making salmon speech whenever he can. Yeah. So yeah, this one in belief or faith or trust as well. So okay, so we are looking back to the back side here. Recently, finally, someone from my country managed to get an IELTS score of 9.0. So listening 9, reading 9, speaking 8.5, writing 8.5, overall 9. He is an English teacher, or more accurately, an IR trainer. So he trained people so they would score high on the test. So basically, he took the test whenever he is allowed to see if his strategy work. I think even without trying, he scored 8.5 every time, and on a good day, he would score higher. Such a good day occurred on his 36th attempt at the test. Regardless, what he does is still an incredible achievement, and it is all over the news on our country television cable. However, I can't help but think that it would also be the sign of some sort of thought to the mania of scoring high on IELTS test. Suppose that there is a mania of learning English. How would you even short a language? I guess what you do is you focus your effort on another language, preferably a language that the native speaker is reluctant or have some sort of incompatibility with English. And that's why I'm trying to learn Japanese right now. For 10.5, making a motion to do something using the volitional form. Polite. So asking something to happen politely. The conjugation for the polite form is even simpler. All you have to do is masho to the stem of the verb. Similar to the masu form, the verb in this form must always come at the end of the sentence. In fact, all polite ending must always come at the end and nowhere else, as we have already seen. Okay. So like you can tell if someone is being polite or not until they finish their sentence. Okay. For all verb, add masho to the stem of the verb. Tabiru become tabimasho. So let's see it. Hairu become haimasho. Let's enter. Okay. Example. Kyuyo wa nani shimashou. Nani o shimashou. What shall we do today? Phineas. Okay. So nothing new here. That's the polite version. Okay. 4.10.6, making suggestion using the ba or tara conditional. Okay. Making suggestion by asking like an open question. You can make suggestion by using ba or tara conditional and using do. Okay, to mean how about, what about, right? This literally means if you do X, how is. In English, this would become how about doing X. Grammatically, there's nothing new here, but it is a commonly used set phrase. So, Inkoni ita ra do. This guy, how about going to the bank? Inkoni ite ra itara do. And mara no tamani wo ryoshin parent hanase, right? Hanase ba do. How about helping your parents once in a while? Okay. 4.11, performing an action on a relative clause using do or sute, I think. In the section about modifying relative clause, we learn how to shift a relative clause like an adjective to directly modify a noun. We will extend the functionality of relative clause by learning how to perform an action on a relative clause. Obviously, we cannot simply attach all particle to a relative clause because the all particle only apply to noun phrase. We need something to encapsulate the relative clause into a unit that we can perform action on. That is done by making a quoted phrase. To make it into a quote. Okay. While in English you can just add quote and a comma to make a quotation, Japanese require attaching to at the end of the quote. This is completely different from the to particle and the to conditional. Okay. Unlike quote in English, we can perform many different types of action on a quote besides the standard he said, she said. For example, we can perform the action to think or to hear. Okay, that's different. To produce phrases such as I think, clause, or I heard, clause. Okay, I heard is in kind of like a quote, but I think is not the quote. This is very important in Japanese because Japanese people seldom affirm definite statement. This is also why we will have to eventually cover many other types of grammar to express uncertainty or probability. Okay, so they are like really unassuming, so seldom affirm definite statement. Okay. 11.1 The direct quote. We learn the simplest type of quote phrase, which is the direct quote. Basically, you are directly quoting something that was said. This is done by simply enclosing the statement in quote, adding to, and then inserting the appropriate verb. The most common verb associated with a direct quote would be you, to say, and kiku, to hear, right? To hear. But you may, hearing a quote and like someone said, or like I heard from someone, and then the quote, and I think that makes sense. But you may use any verb related to direct quotation, such as what is this? This one is sakebu, to scream. Okay, scream is not that much different from say or speak. Yobu, to name. Yobu means to name, right? To call. Yeah, okay, to call. And then subuyaku, to mutter. Okay, so it still feel like it's equivalent to speak, right? Just a bit different nuance. This type of quotation is often used for dialogue in novels and other narrative works. For example, Alice 30と言った Alice said cold. Okay, that makes sense. 日本は授業がないと so there is no class と先生から聞いたんだけど I heard from the teacher there is no class today. Okay. Well, this is some conjugation. The verb does not need to be directly connected to the relative clause as long as the verb that apply to the relative clause come before any other verb. Okay, come before, so like come right after the clause, the quote. You can have any number of adjective, adverb or nouns in between. 30とアリスが田中にいた Okay, said to 田中 Okay, okay, that makes sense. There's a logic to this, and it is sound logic. Okay. 11.2, the interpreted quote. So like a bit like paraphrasing, I think. A bit of a quote, but also paraphrase a little. The second type of quote is the quote along the line of what someone actually said. It's not a word for word quote, okay? Yeah, so really feel like paraphrasing here. Since it is not a direct quote, no quotation are needed. You can also express thought as an interpreted quote as well. Okay, that's a dangerous thing to interpret thought by using this and the verb omit, to think, right? You can say you think that something is so and so. You will hear Japanese people use this all the time. You can also use the verb kanji to consider when you are considering something. Okay. Sensei kare from teacher. Kyo wa yuyo ga nai to. There is no class today. Kietan da kiddo. I heard from. Okay, so like no quotation mark here. Okay. So rewa nihongo de nani to. I must ask. What do you call this in English? Oh, okay. Korewa about this. Nihongo de by the meaning of Japanese. Nani. What? To. He thinks. Okay. It's a bit jarring. What do you say this? How do you say this in Japanese? Okay. Okay. Watashi wa Alice to imasu. I am Alice. I am called Alice. Okay. As for me, you say Alice. Whoa. Okay. Okay. I could see how this is like a popular phrase in Japanese, and like so you will hear it all the time. Okay. So like even say that this is expressing a thought is a bit not really capture the essence of this type of sentence, you know. Like it could really have a wide range of use. Inferring from the example at least. In an interpreted quote, the meaning of you may change as you see in example 3, 2, and 3. Actually, as you can see from the literal translation, the meaning remains the same in Japanese, but change only when translated to normal English. We'll learn more about the right way to use you in the next lesson. Here are some examples of thought being used as quote relative clause. In example 2 below, the question marker is used with the volitional to insert an embedded question. So number 1, Curio ta beyo. I'm eating, I eat curry. To, omoita, da, omoita, kedo. So thinking about eating curry. Taberu, chỉ can gà, cắt tạc. Okay, taberu, eating time, gà, nakata, become the eating time. Become the state of eating time. So like mean time. Translation. I thought about setting out to eat curry, but I didn't have time to eat. What? Okay, so this one is actually 9. So don't have time. Okay. Not become the time, but don't have time. Okay. I thought about setting out to eat curry. Okay. Okay, that's confusing. Ima, example 2, Ima. Doko ni iko ka. Where do you go? To, kan ga te. Thinking, considering where to go right now. Okay, translation. Now I'm considering where to set out to go. Okay. Okay, so example 2 is actually easier to understand. Okay. Unlike direct quotation, which you can just copy as is, if the word relative clause is a state of being for a noun or noun adjective, you have to explicitly include the declarative there to show this. Okay. Example 1, カレーはこれは何だと He say, what is this? What did he say? This is. Okay. Oh, okay. That's different from he say what is it, right? He say what this is. What did he say this is? Okay, that's different. Okay, the car is not in the quote phrase but the end of the sentence, so that is. So it becomes what did he say this is. But if he is in the quote phrase, then it will become what did. And it will become he say what is this, right? Like カレーはこれは何かだと言ってます。It will become he say what is this? Okay, I think that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. カレーは高い子 Wow. カレーは高校生 カレーは高校生だと聞いたけど信じられない He is a high school student. What? I heard he is a high school student. I don't believe so. Okay, I heard he is a high school student, but I can't believe it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Notice how there was added to explicitly declare the state of being that is highlighted in the English translation. You can really see how important the there is here by comparing the following two sentences. Okay, これは何だと言えますが What did he say? This is. 何と言えますが What did he say? Okay, I'm not seeing the difference here. Not seeing the difference here. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so it's 1 hour. And this is also a good place to stop. So I will stop here for today. Thank you for watching. As usual, I have a link in the description that led to a good write of today's kanji diagram along with some other material I think will prove useful. If you have a good name link about any of the kanji, please don't hesitate to share it. And yeah, that's all. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
ガントレットは準備できた。あとは誰が指パッチンをするかだ。
俺がやる。
なんだと。
大丈夫だ。
おい、ちょっと待て。そう、ちょっと待て。誰がやるかはまだ決めてない。